It is time to make a start. We have attained the quorum. Item number 1, confirmation of the minutes of the 8th meeting held on November 28th. We have received no proposed amendments. Can I take the minutes as confirmed? Matters arising, I've got nothing to add regarding meeting with the CS. Further business for council meeting of December 10th. Legal advisor, please. Chairman, there are 3 items there. Please refer to LS 141, Electronic Transactions Ordinance Amendment of Scheduled 1 Order 2014. Now, this is in relation to the non-negotiable e-checks, which will be given the same status as paper-based checks. They will go into operation on April the 1st, 2015. The second one is Employees Retraining Ordinance Amendment of Schedule 2, Notice 2014. 4 training bodies will be added and 17 will be deleted. The last one is the United Nations Sanctions Libya Regulation 2011 Amendment Regulation 2014. This is in relation to the expansion of the measures regarding sanctions of Libya. It is proposed that this be referred to the relevant subcommittee. The UN sanction will be referred to the SITHO's committee. For the other 2, electronic transactions and retraining, to see the need for a subcommittee. Mr. Mock, Chairman, Electronic Transactions, I propose a subcommittee. Mr. Charles Mock proposes a subcommittee on electronic transactions. Any member wishing to join, please. All right, then there will be further circulation. What about retraining? No. All right, the deadline is the 17th of December. Since a subcommittee has been set up, I will be proposing moving a motion on 10th of December for it to be extended to 21st of January. All right, and further business for council meeting of December 10th, tabling of papers, report number 6/1415 of the House Committee on consideration of subsidiary legislation and other instruments. Mr. Dennis Kwok and his SITHO indicated their intention to speak. I will, in my capacity as chairman of the House Committee, move that the instruments and the subsidiary legislation to be noted, since there are more than one instrument. We will split it up into 2 sessions to deal with the notices and the instruments. And members will be allowed 15 minutes to speak. Agreeable? Questions? Ms. Helena Wong and Mr. Ip Kin Yun have replaced their oral questions. On the 10th of December, the 2 motion debates, since Mr. Gary Fan's motion on putting Hong Kong people first in formulating policies hasn't been completed, and this will be continued at the next week's meeting, and we'll also deal with Mr. Fernando Jones' motion on integrated education. Business for council meeting of December 17th. There are 22 questions, 6 oral and 16 written. Bills, first reading and second reading. Stamp Duty Amendment Bill 2014. No government motion. Members' motions. Mr. Jeffrey Lam will move a motion on upward mobility of young people, and Mr. Frankie Yick's motion on the 4th CTS Comprehensive Transport Study. There are 3 items. The the list has been tabled before members. The amendment deadline is 17th of December. The deadline to notify the Secretary to speak is the 9th of December. A report of committees and subcommittees, report of the Bills Committees on Employment Amendment Bill 2014.
Employment Amendment Bill 2014, Ms. Sitho. Thank you, Chairman. The Chairman of the Bills Committee, BC, Mr. Kenneth Leung, is otherwise engaged and unable to attend the House Committee meeting, so I'm reporting on his behalf. The purpose of the bill is to provide to each eligible male employee no more than 3 days of paternity leave, PL, and to set the wage amount at 4/5 of the employee's average daily wages. BC members in general support the early implementation of the bill, but some members opined that employers should enjoy 7 days of full pay PL. Some members opined that the requirement for employee to give 2 days advance notice for PL should be dropped. On this, Dr. Helena Wong has submitted committee stage amendment CSAs for the committee to consider. Some other members opined that we should respect the Labour Advisory Board's consensus on PL arrangements. After voting, the BC agreed that the BC chairman should move Dr. Wong's CSAs on behalf of the BC. Mr. Lee Cheuk-yan also said that he might move CSAs to add in the protection offered by the employment ordinance to pregnant employees and to stipulate more clearly in the bill that the employers must provide 3 days of PL to eligible employees. The administration just notified us that the 2-day stipulation will be dropped. The administration informed the BC that it agreed to delete the provision for 2 days advance notice and would move a new CSA to require the employee to, prior to taking PL, not notify the employer the intended date of PL. Given the administration's new CSA, the BC will not move any CSA. The administration has some other technical amendments which are not disputed by the DC. The scrutiny work report has been tabled and all the details are there. The administration will move on the 17th of December. The second reading debate of the bill be resumed.
Bills Committee on Construction Workers Registration Amendment Bill 2014. Dr. Loh Wai Kwok. The Bills Committee Chairman has completed his work. The purpose of the bill is to amend the Construction Workers Registration Scheme to change the basis of registration from trade to trade divisions. And senior worker registration will be phased in. The Bills Committee supports the intention to change trades into trade divisions to address the sectors concerned. In Schedule 1, there are 139 trade divisions of construction workers to register themselves as skilled workers following the passing of trade tests. Members are concerned whether, in the light of the needs of construction sector, the trade divisions will be updated. The administration told us that the Construction Workers Registration Committee under the CIC has already established mechanism, and when necessary, proposals can be made with the CIC to make the necessary arrangement. If Schedule 1 has to be amended, then it will be subject to a negative vetting of LegCo. The administration proposes that for senior construction workers without certification, they will be given one-off exemption for them to be registered as skilled workers in designated divisions. The Bills Committee supports the arrangement. However, they are concerned whether there would be any mechanism to verify the seniority of the workers. The administration told us that if there is no certification, then the committee will be seeking assistance from the trade unions and trade associations for verification. The Bills Committee supports the idea of a resumption debate on 17th of December, and there will be no CSAs to be moved. The administration, however, will be moving CSAs for technical amendments as well as to improve the Chinese text. The Bills Committee's work is detailed in the report for members' information. Thank you. Report of the Bills Committee on Administration of Justice Bill 2014, Mr. Dennis Kwok.
Thank you, Chairman. The Bills Committee has held 4 meetings with the Administration and the Judiciary Administration to examine the bill, which seeks to amend various legislation to implement various proposals relating to the administration of justice. Details of the deliberations of the Bills Committee are set out in a report issued to members. In the course of the scrutiny, some members have expressed reservation about the judiciary's proposal to abolish the existing as-of-right appeal mechanism for civil appeals to the Court of Final Appeal. Some other members have raised concern about evidence taking by live television link for criminal proceedings, professional qualification for the appointment of permanent magistrates, mode of delivery of reasons for verdicts in criminal proceedings in the district court, and operation of the Labour Tribunal and administration of suitors' funds. The Administration and the Judiciary Administration have actively responded to the members' concern and have accepted some of the suggestions made by the members of the Bills Committee. The Administration will propose relevant committee stage amendments to the bill. The Bills Committee supports the resumption of the second reading debate on the bill at the Council meeting of the 17th of December 2014. The Bills Committee has not proposed any committee stage amendment in its name. Thank you, Chairman.
Right. Position of Bills Committees and Subcommittees. As of 4th of December, there were 14 Bills Committees, and there were 4 subcommittees under the House, and 9 subcommittees under various panels that are currently in action. Any other business? Well, nothing under AOB. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all very much.